Has this ever happened to you guys? You stumbled upon a PSA slab or a graded card and it's too good to be true, so you pick it up and later find out that it's fake? Well, luckily this card of mine isn't a fake slab, but in this video I'm going to show you guys different ways on how you guys could identify whether a graded card is a real one or a fake one and avoid being duped. So as my collection has been growing, I've been dealing more and more with graded cards or PSA cards. Whether it's buying them, selling them, or trading them, I've been coming across a lot of slabs. So I wouldn't prevent myself from accidentally buying a fake slab and being able to identify what's a real slab right away. So I've been speaking with other vendors and collectors, and I have found two foolproof methods on how you guys could identify whether a slab is real or fake. So one of the fastest methods on how you guys can identify the authenticity of a PSA slab is using one of these. It's a UV blacklight flashlight that you guys can flash on the label of the PSA slab or any other slabs really. I've tried it on a CGC slab and you'll be able to spot the trademark of the company on it, and I could show you guys exactly how it looks because from a naked eye it's very hard to tell, but with one of these it's super easy to spot. So let's jump right in and I'll show you guys. Alright, so we have the flashlight right here. It doesn't really matter what brand you buy, but as long as it's a UV flashlight, the UV rating is right here, so 395 nanometers. But this one is cool because it's chargeable, so you don't need to use batteries on it. That's why I got this one in particular, and it's very compact. This isn't a sponsored review, obviously. It's just something I picked up and I wanted to show you guys. Pick up whichever kind you guys want, but it's right here, so very compact, very easy to use. Put it into your case or in your backpack when you're buying something or going to a show, and this is very handy. All right, so right here we have the PSA slab that I picked up. Well, I kind of verified already that it is real, but I'll show you guys how I did it, and this flashlight was really handy. So right away you guys can see the label on it. It's hard to tell, but there's a very light watermark on the back of it that says PSA, which is hard to duplicate already. But there's one other key factor with this light that I'll show you guys. So you guys can't tell anything right now, but as soon as I turn it on, right away you guys could see the PSA watermark or trademark at the very top. It's pretty much impossible to tell with the naked eye unless you use a light like this. The UV light reflects the I guess the UV light will show you guys those hidden details. It's kind of like invisible ink. I'm almost positive this is hard to duplicate with a fake label, but there's one other method that I'll show you guys as well in case someone is using a real label with a fake card. And if we flip at the back, on the left hand, yeah, you guys will see the same watermark on the PSA logo. Hopefully it captures it on camera really well, but right there without the flashlight it's very hard to tell. You guys could maybe outline the invisible ink, but with this it really shines it and shows you guys the back of it, and it's super fast and easy to do with the UV flashlight. So now let's test it out with some cards that I graded myself and I know that are authentic. So right away with this Charizard 151, same case, we could tell with the flashlight, the invisible ink is right there with the trademark of PSA. It's super easy, super handy, and you know it's real. I guess just for fun, we'll do them all. But right here, this is the other one. Hopefully it looks well on camera, but it's very cool, and honestly, it's very neat. Lastly, the Glaceon, same case, you guys could tell. Alright, so this also works with CGC as well. I don't know about the other companies because I don't have them, but let's test it out with CGCs. So this also has a counterfeit stamp or watermark or trademark on it. So with this one, it's even harder to tell with the naked eye because it's on a white background. But when I flashed it, I was able to identify it right here. So it's right beside the numbering. Hopefully it shows on camera, but it's very light on the CGC ones compared to the PSA ones. I guess the label is a bit thinner, but right there, you guys could tell, you guys have that kind of like logo of CGC right beside the number. Hopefully it shows well on camera. So this method also works with CGC, so it's very useful to have one of these. Now I know I said this is a foolproof method, but there's one thing you guys have to watch out for, which is if someone uses a real label and switches the card inside. Probably not the case with a 7, but if you have like a Gem Mint 10 of an expensive card, say if this card was a Charizard Gem Mint 10, well, someone could crack open the slab, swap the label, and put in like a 7 or an 8 of the card, and then they could sell it. So how do you guys verify against that happening? Well, on all PSA cards and other grading companies, they have this certification number. You guys could go on the PSA website and search up the certification number, and it will pull up this exact card. with these scans from PSA. Usually these certifications started around the 6 million mark, I think, or 60 million mark of PSA's grading. So it won't exist in the older ones, but anything that's newer, or say in the past 10 years, I think, or I don't know the exact time frame, but I believe after 6 million or 60 million, the cert number, those ones all have scans. So you guys could go on the website, check out the scans, and verify that the card is the same as the scan that's shown there. So this one checked out, as you guys could tell by the scan on the side. It checked out from the front and back. You could see the edge wear and everything like that, so it is real that way. But that's the second method, or the other foolproof method that you guys could use. So if you combine both of these, it's almost guaranteed you guys will be able to tell the authenticity of a slab. I know this method is a lot faster, just flashing the light on it and seeing the watermark or counterfeit proof stamp. But also check the website if it is an expensive card, because you want to do your due diligence and not spend money on something that's fake or false. So really, those are the two methods that I really recommend you guys to use. Get yourself one of these. It's not too expensive. It's about $15–20 Canadian. It's very handy to have as a vendor, as a collector, as someone that likes to deal with slabs. And also check the PSA website or any other websites. CGC also has a website with these scans on it. I know Tag also has the website, and I believe Beckett as well. Double check with the scans, use the flashlight, and I'm sure you guys will be in good hands. Alright, so hopefully that demonstration was clear to you guys, but basically get a flashlight, shine it on the slab, and you guys will be able to identify if it's a real one or fake one with the counterfeit print or mark on it, or trademark, or whatever that is called. But with the light, it's easy to tell, and without the light, it's very difficult. In addition, go on the PSA website and search up the certification number just to double check that the card is the actual card that was scanned initially by PSA. I'll leave the PSA website below on where you guys can put in the certification. It's very easy to use. I use it all the time, and it's a great website. Finally, full disclaimer, this method doesn't work on really old slabs that don't have the scans or don't have that counterfeit print on them. So for really old slabs, like pre 6 million or 4 million certification, those ones you guys will have to do your due diligence differently. But for those ones, just be careful when you do buy a really old slab. Double check the card, double check the slab. Still try this method out. I don't have one on hand to try it out, but I'm pretty sure that trademark started later on, and the scans, I know for sure they started later on. So not always the case, but hopefully this will help you guys out and prevent you guys from accidentally buying a fake slab or wasting your money on something that's not real. So as always, that was the video. If you guys like this video, please drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new here, and share this video with anyone that will find it useful, any new collectors or anyone that buys PSA slabs. It's a very cheap and affordable method to use, and it will save you guys a lot of money. So as always, thank you guys for watching.